In this video, I want to share with you 5 questions that you can ask yourself and the universe for you to be able to manifest faster. And these 5 questions will literally change the way you look at your reality now to manifest your desired reality even quicker. But before we get into it, let's cue the show reel. So these 5 questions are very powerful because they tune in to your future reality. Now, we always share at our events as well, when we're training thousands of people, we always share one thing, and make sure to write this down. If you've got a notepad, if you haven't, grab a notepad, or if you haven't even got that, type it in the comments, okay? The quality of your questions determines the quality of your answers. Okay, then we can take this a step further. So the quality of your questions determines the quality of your answers, which then determines the quality of your results and the manifestations that you receive in life. Now, one of the big problems that we see is that a lot of times the quality of questions that people ask can be of some quality or maybe not, but if they are, generally they're asking the wrong type of questions. Now, what do I mean by this? I mean, literally, when you're asking a question, if you're asking yourself, let's say something happens in your life, some experience happens, and you're like, oh my gosh, why has this happened to me? Why is this always happening to me? Right? Now your brain is it's an amazing tool, whereby now you've asked that question, now you've posed it to it, now it will find all the answers of why it's happening to you and why it will continue to happen to you. Just like, for example, now, if you, in the room or wherever you're watching this video, if you just ask yourself, what are all the red things in my room? Now your brain will literally focus to find every single red thing in your room. You'll start to notice when you look around, you start to spot the red things come out straight away. Okay? Your mind is an amazing tool. When you give it something, when you ask it something, it will find the answer for you. That's what it's designed to do. But when we let our minds not be the tool, but be the master. And we always say, don't let your mind master your reality, right? It's an amazing tool, but a terrible master. So now the question comes, okay, we understand that if we ask a question, our mind will find the answer. And if it doesn't consciously, subconsciously, it's fueling, it's finding, it's doing stuff, it's processing. So now comes the question, okay, there comes the question of what question should I ask? Okay, if I want to manifest something, what question should I ask? And before I give you some of the 5 questions that I want to share with you, just type in the comments any questions that you can think of that may be good to ask yourself to manifest faster. Because when we ask these questions, just like when we ask what's all the red things in the room and they pop up, they show us. Now, when you ask yourself these new questions, it will pop up, it will show you. Okay, now the first question is, and make sure to write this down, is what is life like now that I have this manifestation? What is my life like now that I have achieved that one big thing that you want to manifest? Now your question will be, but Josh, how can I ask that question when it hasn't happened yet? Okay, your brain, your mind doesn't know the difference between what we will class as this physical reality and imagination. This has been proved in science. Even if we take a simple exercise of, if you was to just close your eyes now, just close your eyes and listen to these sweet, sweet words. Imagine there's a lemon in your hand. With your eyes closed, just imagine there's a lemon in your hand. Now, with your eyes closed, visualizing this lemon, I want you to hold that lemon and imagine you're cutting it in half with a knife. So you're cutting it in half, and now you're seeing the lemon cut in half. You're seeing all the juices come from the lemon. You're seeing that basically you finished cutting now, so there's 2 halves. Now I want you to put 1 half down and keep 1 half in your mouth. This 1 half that's in your mouth, with your eyes closed, still visualizing, still seeing this lemon, I want you to bring that lemon close towards your face. Bring it towards your face as if you're about to bite it. Visualizing, okay? Now that you're about to bite it, I'm going to ask you to do something crazy. I want you to take that lemon and actually bite it, visualize and bite it. And feel all the juices coming from that lemon, feel all the taste, feel everything coming from that lemon. Now I want you to put the lemon down and open back your eyes. From that exercise, did anything change? Did you notice anything in your mouth? Did you notice more saliva? Right? Why is that? Was there a lemon in your hand? Was there a lemon there? Not in this physical reality, but it was in this physical reality, which caused a chemical feedback, which caused a new feedback to manifest into this reality. So this is a very, very powerful exercise to show you the power of your mind, of your visualization, of your manifestations. So now if we start to ask ourselves, what does life look like now that I have that big manifestation? Now as you're seeing all these things appear in your mind, and pause the video here and just have a think. Now that you've seen all these things that have happened, are happening, now it will start to change your frequency, change your vibration to that new vibration of that reality. Okay? Now, when it comes to our manifestations and realizing that, another question that you can ask, question number 2, is how is life different now than it was before? How is my life different now than it was before? Now when you ask this question, you will start to see all the changes in your life that you've made. All the changes in your life that for this new reality, this new manifestation. Another question you can ask, question number 3, is how is my time spent differently? How does your day look differently, day to day, in this new reality, in this new manifestation? And when you're asking these questions, give yourself time to think. If nothing comes straight away, be in that space, think. Because whether you realize it or not, subconsciously, things will be coming up. It just may take a bit of time for some of you to see everything. Okay? So how will you be spending your time differently? Question number 4 that I want you to ask as well is, where am I laying my head at night? When you're going to bed, where are you laying your head? Right? What city? What room? What size room? What size bed? Where are you laying your head? Because the morning and the nighttime are very, very pivotal moments in our, not only our physical manifestations, but the manifestations that carry on over into our dream cycles. So when we start to tap into now, what are we doing? Where are we being in that moment just before sleep? Now we start to tap into a very powerful space and bring it here. Question number 5, and this is a very, very powerful question, because now this question, when we ask ourselves, now we'll start to feel the emotions, and really do feel the emotions. We'll start to be in that presence, be in that energy, that new energy of you with your manifestation. So this question you want to ask yourself is, how does it feel when I wake up in the morning? What are the feelings that come to me straight away in the morning? When I'm waking up, and just think of it, you've got that, whether some of you guys, it may be financial freedom that you're manifesting, it may be more travel, it may be a loving partner, it may be a new business. When you wake up in the morning knowing that you've manifested that, how does it feel? And when you ask these questions, just like in one of the videos that I shared before about thoughts, right, locking onto the reality, emotions, fueling the thoughts. Now we've got that thought, now we need to fuel that thought to get that feeling. So really do think of all the emotions, really feel all the emotions of being in that space. And then when you've thought of those emotions, you felt those emotions, you're in that space, feel and bring that energy back into this space, knowing that your manifestation is done and this is how it feels. Then we take that manifestation, we take that energy out into our day-to-day activities, out into our day-to-day reality, and trust one thing. And make sure to come back into the comments when you see how fast this literally manifests miracles. Let us know how you found it, because these 5 questions will literally speed up your reality so much. Okay? So if you enjoy those 5 questions, you noted them down, you got some value, make sure to hit the like button. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification button next to it, so that you know when we are posting some amazing content, whether it's financial freedom, whether it's anything to do with wealth yogi, to do with yoga for manifestation, anything like that, you get notified as soon as it's out. So thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you in the next video. Much love. Namaste.